Guys, let's talk about it. A woman want a man for themselves. Oh yeah. Ain't that amazing, y'all? A woman wants a man for yourself. I don't think I'm sounding right. She want a man for themselves. And see, a lot of women these days, y'all, they fully believe in a monogamous relationship. Everybody believe, especially women, including a man as well too. But the truth is, man will lie. Oh yeah, man always lie, talking about, hey baby, look, I only want you. Okay, I promise I never did nothing to hurt you. I never cheated on you. I don't want to be with that girl. You're the only one I got. You beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You the only one I had. You only one. You beautiful. I only one is you. I don't need nobody else. I never cheat. You know what I'm saying? I never did nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I promise I never break your heart. I promise I never did nothing to hurt you. I never cheat on you. I never do nothing like that. You can trust me. I only be with you. I can be with you forever. I don't need nobody else. You special for me. You this and this and that. Man, you're the only one I got. You're my queen. You deserve to be loved. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never gonna lose you. I promise. I never talk to other females. I ain't never do nothing like that. I'm not like other losers, guys who do that to anybody. Like you. You know what I'm saying? Man, baby, look, just give me a chance. Let me be in your life. I love you. I love you. Always do. I always love you. I'm gonna make you happy. I give you my money. Man, I'm gonna buy you a car. I'm gonna buy you a house. I'm gonna do anything to make you happy. Just give me a chance. Okay? I know you're going through problems with your ex's boyfriend. F them. F them. He ain't shit. He ain't ish. See, ladies, that's what you want. You want a man to gaslight you, to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all ladies want. You want a man just tell you he loves you for you, but he lied. See, reason why a man lied, because he not gonna tell you he got some other women he was kicking with. He ain't gonna tell you he have a side chick, cause you know how a man is. He love to have sex. You know, that's all a man was. He just creep it on the down low. but he not even keep it real with you. See, y'all ladies out there, you just looking for a lie. That's crazy. You don't want no man with truth because every man can tell you the truth you can't handle. You know, you just want a man to lie to you, saying, you know, hey, I'm not gonna cheat on you and all this stuff. Any guy cheats. Any guy will have any other woman on the side. He ain't gonna tell you he had a baby mama, first baby mama, second baby mama, and a third baby mama. Or else he have a side chick, Christian woman, Israelite woman, working class women, nurse, police department women, even co-workers. You got other women in different cities, different states, or in different countries. Let's see, y'all ladies, you know, you want a man for yourself. But what about you? Do you really have a multiple man you be dealing with in the past? Let me tell you a story. What's really going on yesterday, right? I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, right? I'm out here in Atlanta. I just got here yesterday on a Greyhound bus. Long ass ride. Long ass ride. We just left out of San Antonio. You know, I'm a travel person. You know what I'm saying? I keep it moving. I move around too much. I not always be on social media that much. You know, because I'm a busy man. I work. I grind. I not always be texting people all the time. You know, I not always texting women all the time. I check them when I'm free. I'm gonna tell you a story. My homeboy, you know what I'm saying, he outside somewhere, you know. Shout out to Fred Bell. And he just met the chick last night. Okay? I think we left Dallas. We left San Antonio and we changed bus to Dallas, Texas last night. Is it last night? Is it last night? I think it's night before last night. We left Wednesday. Okay, today is Friday. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's like Wednesday night we left. And we went to Dallas. It was like 7 or 8. And get on the next Greyhound bus. And he met that chick. He sitting by the window, and I sitting by the window. And I didn't know he be tracking to the other girl because the black chick, she sitting next to him, right? And we was riding, continue, we go at. You know how a Greyhound bus is. Make a lot of stops, pick up people, drop people off. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when I continue to get on the same buses, to go where I'm go at, and I got out the seat, going to use the bathroom on the bus, and I seen the black girl was laid on him. Laid on his shoulder. Well, not just lay on his shoulder, she just lay on his stomach or the pants. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what them two be doing. I don't know what she be doing because it's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? And I got up out the seat. And I was walking. And I looked. I said, wow, he probably got one. Or I don't know. I know that this nice girlfriend, he just mad and it just laid down on him. So, And I told Fred, I said, man, if we go out of town, if we don't ride on the Greyhound bus, you want to associate with somebody, you know. I feel talking to people, you know what I'm saying, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with talking to the passenger, the new neighbors who was sitting, you know what I'm saying. Good to talk, chatting, chill, you know what I'm saying, you know. And so I went to the bathroom, and I said to myself, I said, wow. I said, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, damn, man, Fred got it going on. So I got out. I take a little, go in the bathroom, do what I do. And I got out and I look. I'm not trying to be noisy in the day. So we went back on the seat, listened to my music, and went back to sleep. In the morning time, I hear in the background, Fred was back of me, and I was in the front of the seat, and I hear something, but it's none of my business though. So we went to Atlanta, Georgia, yesterday, like at least like 2 o'clock or 2:45, and they give her a hug, and he helped her out. He helped her take the stuff out the trunk. Atlanta, Georgia. He helped her out. Fred, what are you doing? I'm just helping her out. Help who? Oh yeah, the girl right there. Yeah, and she got a basket and she got all kind of stuff, and she trying to get to the next bus to go into Orlando, Florida. And he got her number every day. And I say, damn, congratulations, bro. Like, what's up, bro? What's up? I said, man, I just got me a one. Yeah, well, you know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is. But hey, you know. So he told me a story about her, but he don't know her that much. And I say I knew it, man. Y'all two was laughing, y'all watching movies, whatever you watching. You know what I'm saying? And but Fred, he was on the phone with her, but they don't really talk that much though, you know what I'm saying? So, we out here in Atlanta, wait for my family to come pick me up. And they wasn't showed up because they're busy working. My auntie law was busy, and they stayed on Latonia, Georgia. And I said, well, okay, if you don't make it, that's fine. I'm just go ahead and just catch a lift to get to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? And in the morning time, Fred about to get real with her, who he really is. Really he is. And he tell her, man, I said, look, man, I really like you, I feel it on you, but I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be fake anything. Look, I follow God. I follow the truth. I do videos. I don't have no children. But I believe certain things with the Bible. And she said, well, what you believe? I said, I believe in polygynies. I believe in man. I can believe a polygyny. I can have multiple women. But Fred, he do have some other girls online. Okay? I'm not talking about it's fake online scammers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about them. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all believe you're talking to the fake person who don't FaceTime you. All they do is just send you a text. No voicemail, no phone calls, and all this stuff. I'm not talking about that. Because they got some real people online. I don't know what's the name of it, but I'm gonna tell you, Phil is not TikTok. It's Yep Yep Chat, whatever the name is. He met some other chick in different countries, not in the United States. He met some other chick from Cleveland. No, not Cleveland. Uh, Colombian, whatever the name is. It's a different country. Met this other chick, and she have a daughter. You know what I'm saying? And he got to spend corns talking to the female and FaceTime her. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's kind of a little sucks, you know what I'm saying? And she ain't must give him a number, you know what I mean? So he met some other chick and he spent at least like 5.99 coins to talking to the other female. So Fred just be honest with the black chick, okay? I don't know where she from. I don't want to pull out there. You know what I'm saying? She going to Orlando, Florida. I believe she from Orlando. She heard he told me she going to work. That's the reason why she catching the flight bus, the green bus. And he texted her this morning. He say what's real, who he really is. And she don't accept him. She want him for himself. Yeah. And Fred say, my homeboy say, well, y'all, said, look, you know what I mean? I believe in polygyny. I can have more than one woman. She said, okay, is that what you do? But I said, look, I really don't care what you do. It really makes you happy. I'm not in it. And he told me what she said. While I was upstairs, come back to this room, because I was finished eating breakfast. They have a good breakfast out here, you know. And Fred told me, he said, man, Jonah, I gotta cut her off, bro. I said, oh, what's going on now? She said, man, she got a little salty on me, man. Why? Because you tell her the truth? Yeah, I tell her the truth. Now see, y'all ladies, you just looking for a lie. You're looking for a lie. You're looking for a man say, I'm single, I don't have a woman. I don't have nobody else. I don't have any kids. I don't do none of stuff. I listen to my music. I'm doing this and that and all that stuff. And majority of ladies, they just looking for a lie. And it ain't cool. It ain't cool at all. All you had to do just be honest. You know what I mean? Just be honest and look, I do have a wife. And I do have kids. Yes, I'm married. You know what I mean? And guess what? Women will respect you because you're real. You know what I mean? She recognized you didn't play no games. And you got some other ladies just don't accept that. She gonna be saying, I said, well, okay, you married, you got a other woman, so why me? So why are you talking to me and you already got a woman? I already know she already has something to say about it. You know what I'm saying? And he just met her on the Greyhound bus. She just met in Dallas at the Greyhound station. And they talk in the background. I don't know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? And he don't know what she looking for. You know what I'm saying? They just chat. She ain't got no she don't got no place to sleep, you know what I mean? She ain't got no church to lay on him. He just cover her up. She probably ask him, say, hey, can I lay it on you? Because you seem like you kind of cool. He laid on, you know what I mean? She laid on him and all that. You know what I mean? Ain't wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. You know what I mean? I wish she sit next to me and say, hey, can I lay it on you? Because I can't sleep right because my neck is hurt. I let her lay it on me. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know her. You know what I mean? I don't know if she's married or not. I said, look, I'm gonna let you lay on me, but I'm gonna ask you a question. So, are you married? I said, yeah, okay, I can't let you lay on me. You know what I mean? If you or don't have nobody, you have a boyfriend, whatever, I can't let you lay on me because what if you get caught with you later on me? Because I really understand, you hear me? I really understand, you trying to sleep to get comfortable in the day. What if your man be calling you on the phone, FaceTime you and say, hey, where you at? You see? So Fred telling me, she don't accept that, you know what I mean? And she got a little upset. Um, well, I don't care what you do. Thank you for telling me that, but I not accept that. So he cut her off. He cut her off. And I told Fred, I said, look, you don't have to easily get upset, cut her off. You just tell her, say, hey, I understand how you feel, you know. But she already told him she dealing with different man. She having an issue with a different man. She just want Fred for herself. That means she don't want to share no man. And she told him she don't believe in the Bible. And she is a spiritual woman. It's crazy, y'all. Crazy, crazy, crazy. How can you tell him? How could you say you are a spiritual woman and you don't believe in what the Bible say? Yes, a man in the Bible say man can have more than one woman. It's not about lusting, get women pregnant, and get other women pregnant and leave. Nah, that's not about that. You're married to this woman, you like that person, you're married to this woman, you build a relationship, and do what you gotta do, and you gotta do the same thing. You gotta do the same thing. You married a second woman, raise children to build a relationship. That's the stuff where women just can't see. See, a lot of women these days, they believe in monogamy. She believed in a monogamous relationship. And got some other men don't believe in that. You see, y'all guys out there, man, you gotta start lying to a woman, man. You gotta start lying to her. You gotta start lying to women because if you keep lying to her, she gonna find out who you was with. And she ain't gonna take you seriously, and she not gonna respect you if you keep continue lying to her. If you like that person, you like that person, she looking good, she got a nice butt, she got a nice breast, she got a beautiful smile, beautiful hair, and that's the woman you tracking to, you know what I'm saying? Is she really, 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 really feeling you, bro? You gotta tell her the truth. You gotta tell her the truth, who you really are. If you already tell her the truth, man, she feeling you. She gonna be saying, damn. Damn. Wow, he's real, man. He telling me true. And so you say you have a wife and you got kids, this and that, and you're the family man. So you want another relationship. Wow. At least he's honest. And majority of women don't care about you have another woman. She wants to see you take care of your first wife. If she's seen it, you're doing a good job, take care of her and her children, she want to be part of the team. I'm trying to explain something to you best I can. Man. If the woman, if you tell the truth, say, yeah, I have a wife, I have a kid, but if your woman is not with you, she's going to find out. She'll say, where your wife at? Where your children at? Oh, they separate and all that. They divorced me and they put me in child support and all that. I don't think she's going to respect you. The only she can respect you, you have a nice wife and you have a children you can raise. You have a nice car. You got your money and everything. You know what I'm saying? You work hard. That's the woman. She's really interesting because she want to be part of the program. And she with that. That's, you know what I mean? That's wonderful. I see real woman. I'm telling you, I don't know how to explain. A real woman want to respect you, just honest with her. And she gonna tell you, can you take care of me too? Say, yeah. You know what I mean? If you practice polygyny, as long as you take care of me, then I'll be good. See, other women's out there, they just want a man for himself. She's gonna say, well, I don't want you with nobody but me. Well, what about your the man you was with? How you gonna tell me how you gonna tell me I only can be with you and you only don't only talk to other girls and you got a other guy you was dealing with? That's crazy. That's crazy. How you gonna tell me? Well, you only can be with me and me only. If you love me, you should not be cheating on me. You should not be doing this, doing it, doing that. First of all, what about the side dudes you was dealing with? Oh, that was over with. That was in the past and all that stuff and all that. So why are you telling me not to look at the other women, not to talk to the other person? If I like that person, I ain't got no choice to talk to her. If I like her and I holler at her, does not mean that I had nothing to do with you. I take care of you. I love you, but I like this person. I want to holler at her. She don't understand. She just want to control you. Researches. She just wants you to be miserable. She just want you to make her happy. It's not going to work, man. It's not going to work. And that's the reason why the woman you was with, she's by herself because she's miserable. I don't know what she's been through, but I'm not going to judge. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. I heard about she's working. That's what he say. You know what I'm saying? And I seen she crashing out on her bus driver, having an attitude, cuss him out. And I said, wow. And Fred seen it, and I say, what's wrong with us? I don't know, man. She cussed a bus driver or something like that. I said, okay, man, just be careful, bro, because I don't think, it's going to be good for y'all, So, yeah, I just, she been through something, though. And she ain't got no children. She ain't got no kids, y'all. And I don't, some of y'all say, well, Jonah, how old she is. I don't know, because I didn't even talk to her. I don't even talk to her. She saw, me, she seen me with Fred, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't asking her a question. She wasn't asking me a question, but I see them two sitting next to each other behind me while I'm sitting down, listening to my music, sleep, and drink. You feel me? And, Fred told me, said, man, I found me a new girl. It is what it is, and I'll call her, text her anything. So, all right, bro. You know what I mean? Don't do too much. Don't do too much. Because if you keep texting her too much, she's going to get tired of you. She's going to get tired of you because you do too much all the texting. Wait for she texts you. Then you got to do what you got to do. Just don't overdoing it. Because, guys, if you keep texting her, you keep calling her on the phone too much, she's going to get tired of you. She's going to get tired of you, bro. She's going to say, why is he calling me on the phone this time of night, man? Can't you see I'm working? Can't you see I'm doing this? Can't you see I'm working, all that? You know what I'm saying? Some guys, he got a lot of things on his hand. He'll want to check on her. I said, you better not talking to the other dude. Nah, bro. She don't respect you for that. If she really love you, man, then you got to trust her. You know what I mean? I know it's kind of a little difficult in the day. So, man, I just want to do videos, man. Just share my thoughts, man. Y'all ladies, y'all looking for a man for itself, man. It's not going to work, man. A man always designed to have another woman. I'm just telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the truth. Man always designed to have another woman, and that's the way it is. That's the stuff what preachers never tell you the truth. Christianity not telling you the truth. Israelite don't tell you the truth. Jehovah Witness, anybody who claim that they follow God, they're not going to tell you the truth. They're just going to tell you only, man, just be with one woman only, all this and that. You know what I'm saying? And I know I know to say, well, Jesus say a one man want to be with one woman. First of all, you got to read the Bible right, because Jesus never saying, man could be one woman only. He never say that. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, he just fulfilled the law. Okay? And the man over designed to have another woman. The Most High, he never changed commandments. That was in the old commandments, and he never made this change rules. You feel me? Just tell you the best I can. The man over designed to have another woman. My girl, she understands that. My new boo in Las Vegas, she understands that. She say, okay, since you honest with me, all right, hey, long as you take care of me, long as you love me, then we, we all right. I don't care you have another woman, long as she's follow God. Shout out to Maggie. Shout out to Maggie. So guys, I gotta go get some at the store. I'm out here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be spending some time with my family. You heard me? It is what it is. I know my homeboy be waiting on me. He'll want to, take him to the store. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be showing him around and see how Atlanta looks like, but out here kind of a little sketchy, man. It's just people, man. The Uber ride and Uber, man, they act like they don't want to do their job. You know what I'm saying? They just, boom, they got your money and just go away. Everybody, they told me, said, man, look, be careful with all these Lyft drivers, man. You know what I'm saying? They claim like they're doing their job. They come pick you up, they just run away. Got your money, they ain't give your money back. That's nasty work. Nasty work, man. So guys, I'm gonna be out, y'all. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe to YouTube channel. I just want to share this message. And I know ladies gonna get upset. I'm just sharing my thoughts, man. I'm just telling you the truth. The man not supposed to be lying. He's not supposed to be lying to a woman. The real man tell you the truth. If y'all man don't have a woman, don't have no women in your life, bro, something's wrong with you as a man, bro. The woman looking for a man got a lot of going on. Oh yeah. If y'all brothers don't have a woman in your life, bro, she ain't gonna take you seriously. She gonna wind up using you up. She want you to buy this. She want you to buy that because you don't have a woman, and she not, and it depends. If your man who already got a woman already, she it depends. She gonna be joining the team. She gonna see. Okay, you got a beautiful wife, you got a beautiful girlfriend, or you got a beautiful fiance. Y'all get along well. You make her happy, all this and that, and she not jealous. She not, wicked and all that. You know what I'm saying? He take care of her. I said, wow, man. Hey, you take care of me too? I said, yeah. Guys, I'm gonna go out. I don't know what else you gotta, thought about it though. So that's all I gotta be said. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe to YouTube channel. And I hope y'all have a good weekend. And, I know y'all gonna spend time family for Christmas. I don't celebrate holidays like talking about. It is what it is, y'all. Be blessed. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the airport. Shout out to police department. Shout out to FedEx, Alazones. Shout out to nurse. Shout out to McDonald's. Shout out to hard working man. Shout out to you know. Shout out to everybody, y'all. Keep up a good work. Stay safe. Keep your seatbelt on all times. Keep the laws. Don't break it. Do what the officer told you to do. Salute. Peace and blessings. About peace.